Let's see where the dice gods go this time. 5. So, 1, 2. Actually, no, I'm in the wrong place. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The utter go. Oh boy. This could be farewell to that star. On the bright side, I can stick some extra signals onto Yamamoto, try and get him finished up on his training. We'll load equal speed Charlie, and we'll also load up an extra Bernie, and yeah, Dragon as well, why not? Sorted. So 8 flags, and of course we cannot go into battle without the Admiral flying his personal flag. So, all set, all ready, maybe all ready. Upgrades, and premium. Okay, cat fighter. Well, we'll go with premium cat fighter, just in case, and premium hydro as well. 4.4 kilometers is not brilliant, but every little helps. Right, to battle. Unfortunately, Graf, she is and she isn't. Artago's very much a harassing ship, but if you've got the kind of team that can make use of that playstyle, she's brilliant. If you haven't, you're going to suffer. Now, I might be able to do something with this, because I can just hold out at about 12-15 kilometers and pepper the Tirpitzes, just set a ton of fires, and then go from there. But the Takao will have the same idea. Pudding, maybe, maybe not, we'll see. And they've got the Lo Yang. So just play smart, lol. You've seen me play, haven't you, Graf? Smart, defensive, me. Right, okay. BC. Ahead full. Yes. Play conservatively? Me? You must be kidding. On the bright side, 9.1 kilometers detection does mean that I can take a few risks, provided the Kutuzov and the battleships are basically there as meat shields. Because the best defense in World of Warships isn't armor, isn't speed, isn't evasion, isn't stealth. It's having something more interesting for the enemy to shoot at. And in this case, it's going to be the Kutuzov and those battleships. Unfortunately, I've got to move up because I'm the only one who can keep pace with that Kagero. In fact, I think I can actually outrun the Kagero. I might actually be the fastest ship on our team, which is a little disconcerting. Ranger, it's just me. I will get into the objectives. I will get aggressive. I will get up in the enemy's face. Get them on the back foot. Get them reacting to what I'm doing rather than trying to operate their own plans and just disrupt, delay, deny, keep them defending, and yeah, just my style, honestly. I won't quite go so far as to say that attack is the only order worth remembering, but blood for the blood god. Yes, yes. Totally not a worshipper of the dark gods here. Alright, okay, so push it in. It's interesting how changing the control point setup in the start locations completely changes how a map plays. In this case, I mean, we all know this map. I mean, it's hotspot. We're all used to the north-south smash-ups that occur in Domination, but just changing the starting points so it's an east-west running battle makes so much of a difference. However, it also means that we're going to kick out broadside to each other during this initial engagement. Now, we're running into sea now. This should be fairly close quarters, but we're going to pick up the battleships on each side. So, we'll see how this goes. I have got a slight stealth advantage on the Takao. He can't load camo, and I can. There's one of the Tirpitzes at long range, not going to fire. In fact, there are all their Tirpitzes. Right, they're going AB. Okay, this might be interesting. If I turn north and blockade BC... because we can play Ring Around the Islands with these battleships all day long. But we don't know where the Prinz Eugen is. We don't know where the Takao is. Everyone lost a load of men in the Iconium Wars, Ranger. That was the key feature of them. Conservative, aggressive. Hell, I think the aggressive captains actually lost less because they were constantly trying to put the Iconians on the back foot. However, there's the Tirpitz now. Do I risk opening fire? I'm going to wait until he fires himself, because we still don't know. Okay, there's another Tirpitz, and he's clanned, so we'll right, there's Pudding, and I still don't see. We still haven't seen their Takao. We still haven't seen their Loyang. Okay. This might be a hellishly risky thing to do. But we're behind an island just for a second now. Rounds out. Whoa. We did not get... There's nothing in this channel. There can't be. We'd have been seen if the Loyang had line of sight to us. The entire team must be going for B. If there'd been anything in this central channel, I'd have been spotted when I pulled the trigger. Okay, there we go. That's the Tirpitz. Just got me spotted. We'll hit him again. I think his Damcon's off. And also start a defensive turn. Okay, he's burning. So that's his... And we know his Damcon's gone. The North Carolina is lurking. Okay, looks like they've set up behind the islands. That's kind of interesting. So let's break contact. Turn away. And just disappear. And this is why you have to be careful in an Artigo when you're pulling the trigger. So angle away. Another turn to break and get off their firing solution. Yeah, they're Loyang's in point B. Okay, that's fine by me. Let's turn hard into A. And just disrupt there. Huh, the Kutuzov smoked. Right. Now here's the question. Can I exploit this situation at all? Right, they've got B. We did have C temporarily, so they are actually fractionally ahead because of their early cap. The Loyang, of course, is faster than the Kagero. Now, what's Pringles done? The North Carolina's moving up into B. The Takao is probably looking. Let's get the Cat Fighter up. Pop the Hillbilly Hydro, have a look. Yeah, there's Takao just waiting. So we'll load AP for a second. Just prep to give her a surprise as she comes around the islands. Angle up, get the stern turrets on. And if Takao-chan is going to try something, we have to be ready for it, because this is going to be an immediate torpedo launch. Okay, there we go. Rounds out, turn in. Cue the torpedo beat. Just loosen the rudder, hit that gap between torpedoes 3 and 4. Sorted. Okay, now slow it, pop hydro, angle up, hit Prinz, and also launch torpedoes just inside in case she turns in. And we're successfully disrupting point A. Okay, pop repair party. Takao giving us another solid Citadel shot. Thank you. Stay angled. Of course, both Prinz and Takao are popping torpedoes. That's what that little move from Free Franks was. Prinz, oh, thank you, Pudding. Thank you so much. You've just gone across my torpedoes. And boom, and boom, but I can't see to judge this torpedo beat. The smoke's in the way. I'm going to eat one. Okay, fix it. No time to be subtle. More torpedoes coming in. Hit the Citadel again, but I've got too much speed on. I am not going to duck this last torpedo. I'm going to die. Damn it. But we got the cap. And the battle line is way over there. Oh. Okay. Right. Fine. I see. Was anybody else shooting at these two? Oh yeah, there is someone, but our Kagro's now got a bit too close. Oh well. The North Carolina's almost dead. That's something. Guys, we kind of have to convert that damage into kills, which means that Freddy has got to motor out of his smoke and get moving. Never mind, the Carolina's burned. Good to go, rank 7. Congratulations, Duck. You're having a better evening of it than I am. I don't think that Kagero's realised that the Loyang's coming round behind him and can see every move he makes. Not that it matters anymore, because, well, he's dead. It might have been the Takao hydroing him, actually. Damn, that's annoying. I realise I'm being slightly ungrateful here, because I was clocking close to 37 knots, and the battleships were doing 32 at best. Oh, we just lost the Kutuzov. That's our 6-inch fire gone. We're down 3 ships. Those battleships had better make this count. Okay, and the team has fragmented, meaning that we've now got a Tirpitz, 2 Tirpitzes fighting one Tirpitz over here, and they're taking a depressingly long time to kill him. Seriously, down the TDC bearing against a manoeuvring target. Oh well. And unfortunately the Loyang has turned round and is now parked in smoke. Oh god. Oh well. You would think I would know better by now than in rank than to go barreling off at high speed, because after all the objectives don't matter. Head desking frustration is the best way to describe this. Well, we might get lucky with the Loyang. Oh, who am I kidding? It's a destroyer, and it's got hydro. And I'm not sure what spread he fired those torpedoes on, but it's not going to help. However, they did finally kill that Tirpitz down south. On the downside, we're about to lose the key. Who is... yeah. This is the rather tricky balance that you've got to strike with ranks, because on the one hand you need to get to the objectives and you need to get to them PDQ, or the enemy gets an early position advantage on you. But if your battleships are being sluggards, then you are going to outrun your heavy fire support seriously. Well, at least you know his torpedo tubes are empty. I suppose there's that, but why didn't you wait until you had a confirmed targeting solution? Answer, because you didn't think you were going to live long enough to get a solution. Best ship of the season, I would... well, for me at the moment, personally, probably Enterprise. Mostly because I do better in carriers than a lot of other things at the moment, but overall I would say probably Loyang. That combination of smoke and hydro is just absolutely devastating. Especially the 5.4 kilometer range hydro. What are these guys doing? Yeah. Okay, less said about some of this the better, I think. But we've had a lot of ships that I don't really mix too well with. It was slightly annoying that I didn't manage to put down either the Prince or the Takao during that engagement. However, he's got his guns out. Oh, almost made it count. The Takao is gone. This Tirpitz is almost gone. I may be top. I doubt it, since a couple of guys have actually scored kills. The Kagero actually made a cap, which the enemy have not managed to take back, so he's been quietly racking up the XP as well. I'm going to lose a star on this one if we don't win. It's that simple. Okay, Tirpitz down. So, Prince Eugen and Tirpitz and Loyang against 3 Dirpitzes, one of which is isolated off and being stalked. On the bright side, if... and it's a very big if, Bapsak and Vomaka can get it together, group up and get B, we might be able to run the clock on this one. Maybe. Perhaps. Unfortunately, Orlando is backing up. And... right, okay. There's the Tirpitz. Now, is that because he fired or because he sailed into range? Okay, well, it's not because he fired. His guns are the wrong way, which means we got passive detection on him from somewhere. Rounds come down from Orlando. Sagan's taking fire from multiple angles at this point. We have point B, so we now have the position advantage, but that Lo Yang is still running around, and he could very easily single-handedly turn this game. Prince Eugen, well, one good broadside, and Pringles is going to the bottom, thanks to those torpedoes I stuffed into her earlier. But this Tirpitz, so much depends on whether or not these are two Tirpitzes under Bapsak, and Vomakawo can actually take down Carl Edward Sagan and do an immense disservice to astronomy the world over. Secondaries are engaged, both sides. Bapsak is going for the torpedo range. There's the Lo Yang. We have a detection. Now that means torpedoes in the water. Vomaka does need to get his turn on immediately, but they've also simultaneously got to engage Sagan, and Bapsak is making a bit of an unforced error here. He's turning broadside and popping out in front of Sagan, but he's turning back in, trying to dodge the torpedoes. He's going to E1, but that's some pretty good Deutschland torpedo beaten. And he even manages to dodge the Tirpitzes into the bargain, but it's not going to matter because it's only on 7,000 health, and Pudding is coming up as well. However, because Bapsak's got everyone distracted, over in point A, Orlando is managing to make the cap count. Now the question is, can he get a kill? Pudding eats a couple of rounds. Vol'jin goes down. Looks like we're going to need a new war chief. Bapsak follows him almost immediately. Ooh, double strike there for the Lo Yang. Very nicely done. So 3 on 1, but the position advantage might tell. And a lot of those 3 aren't in great shape. In particular, one good broadside will take down Supreme Commander. The Lo Yang, not in brilliant position either, thanks to the pounding he took from the secondaries earlier. And we have all 3 control points. So the enemy aren't scoring at the moment. They've got to come round the corner and find Orlando. Just give him some friendly advice. If he tries to take all 3 at once, he's dead. No question about it. But if he can take Pudding singly, if he can force the Lo Yang to engage, if he can basically get them away from that Tirpitz, he might still pull this off. One engagement at a time. One enemy at a time. One ship at a time. What that means is don't go barreling into the channel to fight Carl Edward Sagan. You saw how that ended for your teammates. Right, there's Prince Eugen. So, Pudding is making a run for it, heading for B. Rounds are out. Is this going to be enough? She's pretty steeply angled, and Deutsch accuracy fails him again. Solid straddles. Prinz lives to run. However, secondaries have engaged between the 2 Tirpitzes. They're both broadside. Torpedoes are running, and Orlando's turning away. So Sagan does not have a torpedo solution, but he doesn't really need one. At this point, all he and Commander have to do is focus their fire, bring the pain, and just knock him down. They've already got 1 fire coming in, thanks to the secondaries and the Hayeks coming off Prinz Eugen. So Orlando really just needs to turn away, let the clock run, because he's 40 points up. He doesn't even have to get into a serious fight at this stage. He can just muzzle his guns. Absolutely, he's trying his best, but that's the problem. He's trying his best, and he's down to 17,000 health, and he's broadside to a Tirpitz. Muzzle guns break away. And the Lo Yang's firing as well. He's on fire. His damn con is gone by the look of it. And the only question is, can he live long enough? He's on 4,000 health. 992, 994, 3,500 health. No, just shut your guns down. Whew! Ha ha ha! Oh, wow. Squeaked that one. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That was, yeah. Whew. We had no right to win that, but Congratulations, I think, to our lead Turpits, who pretty much salvaged that match. 1500 on the Artigo, despite being the first to explode. Everyone on this side, hang your heads in shame if you scored significantly lower than me. And I was, yeah, we should not have won that.